The Insane Asylum is a location that I'm sure we've all come across, or at least discovered on the map, but exploring it is another story. The first time you approach the building, you're faced with a couple of thugs. Seems like another day in the wasteland, but this is incredibly important to getting into the asylum. After wiping the mercenaries out, the next step is one that I may have accidentally stumbled into. There's a few quests associated with the state asylum, and then some of my favorite side quests I've done in the game. And the only way you're going to be able to enter the asylum is to find Edward Deegan at Bunker Hill. Before there was a lot of information about the game, it was said that Edward would be traveling between 3 different locations. So I spent like 15 minutes looking for him at these different places. I'm not sure if this is the truth, but I did find him at Bunker Hill, so I'm just guessing that's where he stays. As a side tangent, I'm not sure I want to do a complete walkthrough on all the side quests in these locations, but I will be covering them in some sort of depth. Usually the quests have a pretty big part in why the location is creepy, certainly in the case of the State Asylum. There's also a charisma bubblehead in this place. If you're playing along at home, don't miss it. It's on Jack Cabot's office desk near the elevator. You're welcome. Upon meeting Deegan, he'll mention how you killed his guards and you have to make up for it. If you're wondering who his guards are, they were those thugs that we killed back at the asylum. He introduces you to his boss, Jack Cabot, and it begins you on special delivery. I'll go through this quick since it doesn't actually take place in our location, but the general idea is that some thugs stole some of his serum. You retrieve it from the thieves. Jack gets you to save his sister, who reveals that the serum actually makes you young forever, or at least makes you live forever. Turns out the Cabot family are hundreds of years old. Actually, the state you find his sister is as an old lady, but by the time she gets back, she's young again, so I'm assuming that the serum can make you young again. Look, I'll be honest, I'm not keeping up with the serum lore. Feel free to let me know below in the comments. Anyway, after a little more questing, you'll finally start the secret of the Cabot house. Jack has set up a few more defenders at the asylum, but upon arrival at his house, they've all been killed by raiders. So now it's up to us to get there and stop the raiders from attacking the asylum. And finally, we can explore and enter the Parsons State Insane Asylum. The sole reason you're here is to stop the raiders from freeing a mysterious man named Lorenzo. But as far as the actual location, it's an asylum. And when has an asylum been a nice place to visit in a video game? Feel free to tell me below. There's a terminal in the asylum that has some backstory on both Lorenzo and some of the other patients. The notable one for me being the guy who thinks he's a superhero. If he wasn't a skeleton, I'm sure he would have been a blast to meet. Lorenzo isn't in a normal room though, he's locked deep within the asylum, in a high security room. And apart from the mentioned quest, there's not a lot going on here. I mean, it's a pretty standard looking in-game asylum. I say in-game because I've never actually been to an asylum in real life as of yet, but give me a little more time on YouTube and I'm sure I'll end up in something similar. Oh god. You kill a bunch of raiders in here, but the thing that really spooked me was coming back to record this footage, thinking everyone was dead. I mean, come on, it's been like 2 days. And there was a son of a bitch who jumped out at me from the now. I guess that could have happened anywhere though. I'm not giving credit to the asylum for that jump scare. Exploring deeper, you'll find the patients' rooms. Some of them have chalk spelling out "help me," not like drawn on the wall or anything. There's actual chalk spelling out "help me," which is kind of creepy. Some other rooms have things written on the walls that I don't really understand. They're lines and question marks and stuff. And then others have skeletons straight up smashed through walls. I don't know if this happened after or before, but I don't know what happened in the asylum. Some weird shit went on here. Another noteworthy room was this one. Again, with the sudden mannequins, it seems to be a reoccurring theme in these videos. Luckily this time there was no audio cue for the jump scare to really drive it home. Still got me though. Still got me pretty good. But apart from a few freaky areas and moments, I feel the asylum could have used some whispers in the walls or more ambience to make it a creepier place. But even as it is, it's an incredibly intriguing area to stumble upon both outside and in. And again, it has one of my favorite side quests in the game. You guys will have to let me know below if you want full side quests spoiled for the areas, but I thought I'd leave the ending of this quest out just in case. It has a pretty big choice at the end that will affect a lot of lives. You might want a quick save before that one. Thank you for watching everybody, and thank you for the support on the Fallout content. Let me know below if there's any areas or locations in Fallout 4 that creeped the hell out of you, and I'll gladly check them out and maybe they'll be featured in a future episode. And if YouTube commenting isn't your style, just send a tweet at me over at Indeimaus. I'll check them out there as well. And of course, thank you to all my Patreon supporters as well. It does mean the world to me that you're still supporting me through the months, years, days, however long you're supporting me. Thank you. Go check it out if you haven't already. There's some cool stuff over there. Get some rewards, get some art, get videos, support the channel. It's all good over there. And again, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys soon with some more videos. I've got some props on the way that I need to wait for another video, another clone video, I'll give you that much. And other videos like some more Fallout locations I have in mind to check out, so they'll be here probably before the other one. So, see you guys soon with some more videos. So 2015 was an incredible year for the channel, but this year I want to switch focus. I want to be able to focus on creating content 5 days a week and hopefully get higher quality and a higher load of content.